It's the mighty good word, party folk. I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here about a mile high, if not at a mile high. It's the Sunday, November 24th. A little later in my evening where I'm at. What's good? My name's Armando. I'm chilling up here in Denver. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm ever so grateful, as always, for our energetic exchange. Thank you so much for your time, your attention. I honor you, your path, your decisions. Always, ever so grateful. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to the new subscribers. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals. This is your post full moon in Taurus on our way to the new moon in Sagittarius. Last quarter moon in Virgo. Court. I'm your evening Akashic library. It's not that cold, but I'm cold. Stellar informant, ninja warrior, divine interpreter with your spiritual messages for your divine exaltation, your human evolution through all spaces, all times. Thank you so much. I honor you as always. I honor your path as always. I honor your decisions as always. I know a lot of you are on a crossroads. There is a little bit of that like time to give. So it's not that you have to follow your life's purpose per se, but it could be that you, there's a lot of time to look at what is your purpose? What have you been doing? So if you give into pleasure, why? Why is it that you just want pleasure? Is life that fulfilling either way? Yo, what's good? There's a lot of sparks in the sky. There aren't these, besides the massive squares that we've had, besides the, massive transits, like Pluto moving into Aquarius, there's a little bit of the tinge. Where do you fit in? Where does the veil, what does it cover, and what do you need to uncover? Never mind the next person, never mind the dramatic interpretation of society, never mind the shaking and the moving. It's what shakes you, what moves you. Also being clear, getting clarity. It's not about moving yet. I have the Animal Spirit from the Wild Unknown deck, or from the Wild Unknown series. It's rather interesting. Okay, we open the channel to foundational elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit, Holy Spirit, divine spirit. So we have a new commitment. We have you thinking about a commitment. Perhaps this is someone you're working with, or someone you're involved with. Someone is looking at you. Okay, let's go. Commitment. What are you committing to? Is it a temporary commitment? Is it a commitment to figuring out your purpose while maintaining your dedication to your life as it is now? Perhaps you're wondering why your life is the way it is now and why you're dedicated to not being dedicated. If you're new to spirituality, it's take it easy. Do all the labels mean that much to you? Why do you make them mean that much to you when you just arrived here? Welcome. It's not that the labels are that important. It's not that the words are that important. It's the magic that comes with the word, right? It's the magic that you create. So a lot of magic, a lot of psychic channels opening. Instead of running wildly with it, why not sit with it? Why not honor its wildness? Why not honor the wildness of the energy that you channel instead of you becoming taken by wild energies? Why have you allowed yourself to be taken by wild pleasure and to seek only pleasure? Now that you come here, now that you sit here, why is it that you're driven mad by words, by labels, by people who have been here longer than you have? Who cares how long they've been here? Who cares what words they speak? Who cares what gods they worship? What God do you worship? What God do you speak to? Who do you pray to? What crossroads are you at? Never mind their crossroads. Never mind how they look. Never mind who they worship. Never mind how they pray. Never mind how they talk. What about how you talk? Never mind where you are invited. Never mind any of that. Where are you inviting you? Where has God invited you? Okay, that's your crossroads. So we've been talking about this, the masks. And here's the last quarter moon in Virgo. So like, here's your crossroads. Here's the darn crossroads, okay? The tarantula. It's that inner knowing. It's like, can you chip away a little bit? Okay? You have a little bit of a pause. We all do in these holiday seasons, no matter how cold it is outside, right? We all have a particular way about us in these cultural moments, right? Wow, the heart center. The cobra. Wow, the inner teacher. There you go. In grace and humility. You know that this is looming, right? Okay. You know that this is looming, the shark. But do you have to aggressively seek it? Do you have to aggressively confront it? What if you allowed it to just seep in? What if you allowed the current to come in, the flow to fill the cup? What if you surrendered? Okay. So surrendering to an inner knowing, to the inner teacher, to your inner guide in humble humility. Okay. I get a lot of Scorpio, a lot of the Pisces, and Leo. I was getting a lot of Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio in the heart center. Instead of allowing your time to be wasted, your effort to be put where you know you have zero chill, where you know you have zero knowledge, okay? Allow the caretaker of the world, allow the caretaker of the universe, allow the great mother to care for you. Why not, child of God? I wonder why does that you mask? Why not in humility approach the heart instead of hide from it, right? Okay, memory. And the raven, cool. I'm gonna have to look at memory. Okay. This is that time when a lot of past familiars, you know. It could be that your focus goes to that animal spirits, past crossover animal spirits. Thank you all for being here. It's been a few days. I've been taking longer breaks between readings. I've been doing a lot more readings with clients. And it's like I love the work. I love this work. Is it safe to say that I love you guys? I do have love for the collective. I know the world is tough. Is it tough? I don't know, like my story can be tough. I think people love to like You know, they love to assume, they love, oh, you deal with scarcity, you deal with this, you deal with that. And I'm like, yeah, you know me very well. just allow folks to pour, yeah, the flow. Okay, we're just gonna choose one from here. Nature spirits. Okay, magic, right? Magic. We were talking about spirits. Card 39. Together with memory, release. So it's like you're releasing. Okay, hear me out. The natural timing, the natural time, the time now. It does allow you to like move away from fixations. It gives me like looking at photographs. Like, maybe you don't need to have that photograph. Maybe you can delete that, or maybe you can remove that. Looking at the search history, like wondering, you know, why give a lot of time to that? Why give a lot of time? Suddenly it seems that not everything needs your attention. Maybe someone calls your attention. Great. We are now here at the Tarot. This is the Black Moon astrology that is correlated to major and the minor arcana. So despite them being like oracle cards, they are pretty much tarot. Okay, and we'll get down and dirty with this message, the memory. It seems like, okay, yeah, it like this friendship is blossoming, this friendship moves, this friendship, a lot of past life, like we're working through to emerge. Coming to the bridge to connect, coming to connect earth to heaven, heaven on earth, coming to clear your crown now, okay? Clear away the crown now so that you can see. I get a lot of candle gazing, right? We are in the Sagittarius season. Thank you so much. Obviously this is a collective message, right? Don't forget to hit like, hit thumbs up. Feel free to share this message and stick around, subscribe, hang out, leave me a comment, say hi. Yeah, Black Moon Lilith is here. Thank you, Goddess Isis and God Ra. So Black Moon Lilith is the Queen of Swords, right? Why can't you laugh about it? Well, we got to look at what is laughter? Is laughter now allowing you to release? Is it funny to allow the energy to be let go of, or is it fun to hold on? Okay, figure it out. What's so fun about holding on? What do you hide when you hold on? What do you hide when you hold on to that photograph? What do you hide when you hold on to that memory? What space? So now you thought you had power in holding that. You thought you had the authority. Okay. Well, now the memory, now that photograph, now the vision, now that memory, it holds all the space. Okay. Your memory is like maxed out. I'm getting a lot of like you've been cutting a lot out. You've been cutting and cutting away, but it's like the few things that like should be cut away, they're the most those dark secrets, the dark emissions. Whoop. What needs to be released? Yeah. So I have Virgo, I analyze, and Cancer, I feel the moon. Then we have the Hermit. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, Black Moon Lilith, card number 12, Mystery. We have card number 18, Virgo, I analyze. And we have card 16, Cancer, I feel. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. 10th house, 34, the world. Okay, the world at large. You will own it. You will have it. So this is about romance. It's about how do you fit in now that you're able to show. It's like all of a sudden you're able to show. You're committed to showing. You could be in that. You could be that Virgo rising. You could be in your Virgo year, right? Your progressed year. That could be the challenge, is coming into this new version of you. Perhaps you're used to being the other woman. Perhaps you're used to being in like those third party situations, or perhaps you're coming from that where it doesn't have to be like third party, because in some cases we have acknowledgement that it's a non-monogamous, right? Like a more poly. So you could be coming from that way of that lifestyle, that romantic vision, that romantic lifestyle. But now something kind of draws you back in. We have the memory card. So like this has unlocked whatever you've been through, has unlocked, sort of like unlocking a stirring. And maybe you're on the other end where you want to leave. But first we must reconcile, okay? What is your next step? Meaning you completed this like roundabout you. Past, present, and future influences, please. Considering the situation, thank you, collective. What's good? So what do I have here? I have a Libra, I have Virgo, I have a lot of Virgo. And then I have the Moon, I have the Cancer card. I have 3 of Wands, which is Sun in Aries. I have the King of Wands, which is Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio. And then I have the Emperor, which is Aries, Scorpio. Okay. So we have cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer. We have mutable signs, Virgo. Pisces, we have fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio. Okay, look. 10 of Cups. So okay, yeah. Exiting, entering. Before you exit, before you enter, I don't know, where are you? Perhaps you exited, so now there's intermittent time, and then you enter. But if you have not exited the previous state of, it's like that's where you are at. Do you honor that? Do you honor every facet around you changes? And when I say every facet around you, it's like your health, but now your body is like, your body has kept that score, right? So it's like releasing. Wow, it really is like that body. The body has kept the score with the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the Moon. It's like the last bits of it, like what clouds you, right? What keeps you King? What keeps you Scorpio? What keeps you Leo? Okay? From order. Sorry, I'm like, all rock, right? Are you eating your own words, Scorpio? You might have to backtrack a little bit, right? It's not even about that. It's like, okay, the King of Wands appears when it's like, it's time for you to move on. But this is not about moving on. It's like about moving into the next, culminating. But like the King of Wands in a way does keep the score. Like the King of Wands wants the numbers to go up. The Emperor's like, bro, Stop wanting the numbers to go up. Just see the numbers for what they are, okay? See that you have been operating in the old manner. Now see it for what it is so that you can grow out of that subconscious, unconscious, dark, deep behavior of like not committing to your health, your holistic like desire to see something, see the truth. Like it's the truth about you. It's the truth about like how you serve, which is how we started the message. It's like, never mind like your purpose. It's just like, what if you just served along the way? What if your purpose is just like to serve along the way? And then that doesn't mean you have to like drop everything you're doing in the morning or in the afternoon or for your lunch break and like go pour and go scoop soup. It's like, no, like, what if it started with you? Like, give yourself a freaking break from like the numbers, from like the gain, from like this, from like always wanting to have that person around, always wanting to have a person around, always wanting to be like having something to do, always having somewhere to go, always having the exit plan. What's next? Where do I go? It's like, maybe you have to laugh at yourself now. Maybe instead of laughing at others, because it's sort of like I have here a very like masculine, like grab life by the horns, grab the bull by the horns, like take the wheel. And then, but here comes nature spirits, and it's like, well, you actually have been kind of operating in this masculine, you've been operating with masculine fueled by dark feminine. So that's why a lot of the messages now are about divine feminine, clearing this out, right? Like divine feminine. Here we have a like archaic sort of feminine animal, like primal. And then we have the Virgo in like a clean virgin, right? Like the holy. It's like the cleansing, the holistic cleansing by appearing dutiful, serving you, serve yourself. In a way, it's like you lost yourself by through all this gain, right? Also, you may have found someone. That's also the funny part. It's like somehow you're at the heart center. Somehow you know this. Somehow it's going to take a little bit of grace and humility for you to like admit that to yourself. And like you're in nature, you may have like gone away. You may be confronted with a lot of memories, like photographs on the wall, like very typical of like returning like home for the holidays in a way, or like going to see your family for the holidays. I don't know why I get a lot of like Diet Coke. Don't forget to drink your water, okay? I have a lot of Gemini, a lot of Virgo, a lot of magic, a lot of Scorpio, okay? Scorpios, what kind of magic are you wanting to create? More money? More established? You want to level up your business, right? Okay. Well, the Queen of Swords really like, there's a lot that you hold on to, okay? There's a lot that you hold on to. So here's like the feminine, like to me here are all the feminines. Here's all the feminine. The moon, Virgo, like Black Moon Lilith, memory, nature, spirit, like this is just the allow yourself to see all the aspects of who are like Who are the feminine forces around you? What shadow, where does the shadow feminine take you? Why does it keep you there? Why does it keep you holding on to those memories? As bad as they may be, or as good as they may be, or as good as you looked in that photograph, or as good as they looked in that photograph, you know, none of that is true. You know, all of that, you're so far away from that already. Collective, you stand in your power in the Nine of Pentacles. You're ready to be released. Okay. Also, yeah, you want to take this business to the next level. Who are you working with, right? I have Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands around you in your surroundings. It's like you're too guarded, or is it that you're not guarded enough, right? Like, are you going to let this person in? Are you going to allow love to grow? Or are you going to be very standoffish? In your blind spot, it's like, will you... You're now coming to see what it's going to take. 10 of Wands, right? Saturn in Sagittarius. I have 9 of Wands. Moon in Sagittarius. So we're talking about the new moon, right? That's approaching. You see that. Like, you're saying you're ready for this. You're saying you're ready. You honor this. You honor the cycles, or the cycles are taking you there. The cycles take you there. Maybe it is like someone is helping you to release. And so it's like they are not going to release you. Don't worry. You will release yourself. Wow, and the outcome is the moon in Aquarius, which is, and then we have the star, which is Aquarius season. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, it does give me like, are you done keeping score? Are you done? Are you finally finished? Because like, you're gonna come out of this very clear about where to go next. You're going to be very clear. You're coming to be very clear about what you hold on to, who holds on to you, where you're learning. One of the biggest lessons for your business right now is like, who takes you away, who actually takes you away mentally, who takes you away emotionally, who takes you away mentally, exhausts you, emotionally exhausts you. Perhaps this is you. Perhaps this is a way of thinking. Perhaps you have like confined yourself, right? Confinement in an old way of belief, old system of doing, old way of doing, of like being inspired, like taking too many things on, maybe supposing that you have to have like this many relationships going, or like that you're not meant for like this commitment, or like you're not meant to be this way, so you have to act that way. It's like all of that is like the drowning. All that is why, like, around you, the spirits. Wow, how cool is that? The Hangman. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Here's all the fixed signs, right? Like, what are you going to let go of? You're going to let go of all this nonsense so that you can own it, so that you can have what you want. Getting a lot clearer, like you're manifesting a lot of your wishes. Now you see what's been taking you away from wish fulfillment, from clarity. So up ahead to like magic in the intimate department. Good for you, I suppose. There's an alchemical union between you and someone that you're realizing. You're learning about this stuff. Can we flow? Which cards do I want? I have these over here. Here, why not? Let me check the... So the moon is inner awareness, memory, the past, hiding, seclusion, mothers, the womb. Looking back instead of forward, issues with trust, moods, being overly sensitive, drowning in emotions, looking to save or be saved, ruminating over problems while not moving forward, doing the right thing, having compassion, sympathy, and support. So the Virgo is the Hermit card, right? Daily routine, the body, healing, worry, details, usefulness, hospital doors. Obtaining a new pet. Oh yeah, I was getting that. Some of you are getting a new pet. Or some of you are just thinking like, not speaking up when you should. Changes in job or workplace. Opening a business. Okay, see? Yeah, what lurks? Out of the darkness. I think you're coming out of the darkness. Maybe perhaps you have felt so alone and dark and like mystery, revolt, revenge, darkness, erotic obsessions, the witch's wand of power, outsmarting the opposition, winning, what survives, what stays alive, creativity, the safety of the womb, unplanned births, controversial art or creative expression, pausing to rest before the next action, the balancing of karma. I love it. All right, let's flow. Let's flow, party folk. We have a lot of crazy cards out here. I love it. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. Why not? Why wouldn't we love it? It's like the start of a whole new business. It's like the start of all money. It's like it has to do with your life's purpose. Who cares if it's not freaking spiritual? Like you're helping people. Like how could that not be of freaking God? How could that not be like a sign that you're a child of the freaking universe and you're a child of God? I have here the freaking Emperor. Like for the Emperor to be here in upright, you know, from the King of Wands, it's like they must have had to learn where God resides within them. I have here the Hermit, right? It's like returning to the womb, like when the masculine, like no matter your gender, when you finally just return to the womb, when you give in. And also it's the earth, it's the womb of the earth. It's not just the womb of your mother. And perhaps that's what's enlightening, is like, is your mother the end all be all? Well, what about the earth soul, the world soul? What about the world mother, the mother, the consciousness, right? Taurus, 10 of Wands is already here. Okay, 10, 10, 10. I have Gemini, Mercury. I have both Mercury, right? Day and night. Then I have Taurus, Aries, right? So the new beginning now, see it for what it is. Okay. The Star card once again. Let's get clarity. Let's get clarity on that. Like Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here with the Star card, right? King of Pentacles. Yes, this whatever business idea or like taking the business to the next level, yeah, it absolutely can it can have, it has this, like, it already has so much momentum, right? With the Ten of Wands. It's like, why not release it? We keep getting like Sagittarius to Aquarius, Sagittarius to Aquarius. We have Capricorn, we have the World card. It's like, it's totally doable. We have the Capricorn Queen, okay? Capricorn, Sagittarius. So we have this, like, get it out of there, get it. It's worthy enough, okay? Both of you are leaders, you're a leader. Get it out, let it be. Let it go out into the world. Let your work go out into the world. Yes. Can you make the decision? Can you make a decision? Yes. Say yes. Go with it. Sorry, I'm slapping the thing. It's fair. Moon in Taurus, it's fair enough. Okay. Can we get... Is this... Why? What about the King of Wands? What's with the King of Wands? Okay. You might be recognizing where you are like a grumpy, moody person, where you like let your mood affect you, where you end things prematurely, where you self-sabotage, where there are false starts. It doesn't matter who's at fault. It's just like, can you recognize all the false starts that like you're investing time in? So even if you're like killing it immediately, like kill the start, it's like you've already efforted that much. You've already spent that much time and energy in like making the start. So like I think you're recognizing that, King of Wands. I think you're recognizing where even you are in and out with your own self. When you are in and out with others, when you treat others like they're objects, you get treated like an object. And now you're realizing how others objectify you and how you are objectified. And you are a product of your own gaze, okay? Where you lay your gaze, where you leave your eyes, where you put your eyes, whether it's on the skin, okay, of others, when you are looking at all those photographs online, all your old ex-lovers, all of that is just objectification, okay? And now you wonder, why am I objectified? Well, that's why. That's likely why. We see that in our larger society too. We've seen it. We've been known. We've been made keen to all this. Now you're made well aware of how that trickles down into your life. No matter how much money, no matter how successful, no matter how good, no matter how presentable you are, you have come to let yourself be objectified through objectifying others, okay? Objectifying others' paths, that becomes you objectified, your path objectified. You must clear and cleanse that out. You must come to balance. You must come to honor that you have to release the veil that now keeps you in that self-sabotage, quick to fail, okay? Like you've seen enough, you've done enough to see what objectification does. You've done enough to see what actually working towards something does. So now you want to work towards this, right? The Chariot. You're troubling, okay? You're seeing where you're leaving yourself out in the cold. Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer. More Gemini, more Taurus. Knight of Swords, Cancer, more Cancer, lots of Cancer. The mother. Maybe you're seeing how your mother doesn't know much about non-objectification, okay? Maybe you can teach your mother something, right? Like the Five of Swords flying at me. Out of the straight car. Coming out of this, right? No more. No mas. Look, Queen of Wands wants to speak up. There's a King of Wands. Why is the Lover's card here? Oh, I'm so sorry about my stomach. This deck, I don't know why it's difficult for me to manhandle it. And every time I get on camera, it's like it's like I've forgotten how to shuffle. The Emperor, once again, something is coming into like reality, but it has to first survive this. Like, how do you stand up against what you know, right? Well, if you declare that what you know has kept you, so now knowing something else releases you, right? The freaking Chariot card. The Emperor. Are you gonna lie there? Are you gonna lie there and take it? No mas, no more, right? Four of Cups, Knight of Swords. Get the F out of there. Give in to God, not to them. Okay, Emperor? You have every right to be you, to leave from here, from what causes you crossroads. Like, release it. It doesn't mean you have to let go of anything. It just means like release yourself so that you can return to your heart. Memory, right? Memory. Nature spirit is pretty cool. Lots of magic. Perhaps you have a lot of ties to the Fae. Or perhaps whoever you're working with, it's like they're healing you, you're healing them in a way. Memory. It's like the elephant is here too, right? I also have the raven. It's time to get crafty with this situation. On your ancestors. Okay. Be mindful of the memories you desire to keep. Let your memories drive your imagination to new heights. Okay, you're creating new memories. Memory is a delicate thing. It weighs as much as a feather and is just as fragile. Wave the feather one way, and the glimmer of the moment is captured. Oh, the moment it captured appears as accurately as it just happened. Dance a feather in a different direction, and the memory fades or changes. The details growing dim and dull. Flames rise from a golden bowl. They burn, distorting anything they touch. The heat warping the surface. I'm so sorry. Moments affected by the flame bend and buckle, turning into something less than they were. Details fade. The mind fearful, holding on to what has once was true. Unto what was once true. Hold on to the truth by placing it into service to the future. Hold on to the truth by placing it into service to the future. Wow. What if you're in service of your truth, right? How about that as your dharma? You being in service of your truth. Hold on to the truth by placing it into service to the future. Okay, child of God, go with that. I honor you and I honor your brilliant, beautiful path. No matter if you're new to this path, no matter if you've been here and suddenly you find yourself in my presence and you're wondering why the F. You've been on this path for decades and you just suddenly find this wackadoo little jester boy, overgrown little boy man, okay? Well, welcome to the new era of your life. You have manifested me. Now go write about it in your journal, okay? It's nice to know you. All the love, all the light. Wonderful to know you. Wonderful to have crossed your path, or maybe you crossed my path. I don't know. My path unfolds in all directions. Does yours? Okay. It's Sunday night. Maybe I want to eat more. Ciao.